Today, in the media conference with Lal Goyal, which is brought to you by V4 News, Global TV, V4 Stream, Malnadu TV, News Gaon Se, Samvad Sarokar News, Organ Donation India Foundation and Gyan. Our endeavor is to enlighten you with the current topic. But today's our topic is a very unique topic, and the topic is my role model. But before I will go on my topic, I would like to inform you that today world is observing World Autism Awareness Day. World Autism Awareness Day is an internationally recognized day on 2nd April every year, encouraging member states of the United Nations to take measures to raise awareness about people with autistic spectrum disorders, including autism and Asperger syndrome throughout the world. It was designated by the United Nations General Assembly resolution. World Autism Awareness Day passed in Council on 1st November 2007 and adopted on 18th December 2007. Autism is a developmental disorder, and people with ASD are characterized by difficulties with social interaction and by restricted and repetitive behavior. The problem is associated with a combination of environmental and genetic factors. Media conference with Lal Goyal hopes that more and more awareness will be created so that civil society will treat them with full dignity. Today, we are also observing, the world is observing Good Friday. Good Friday is a Christian holiday commemorating the crucifixion of Jesus and his death at Calvary. It is observed during Holy Week as part of the Paschal Teresium on the Friday preceding Easter Sunday and may coincide with the Jewish observance of Passover. It is also known as Holy Friday, Great and Holy Friday, and Black Friday. Media conference with Lal Goyal wishes you a blessed Good Friday. Now coming on the main topic, my role model. प्रेरणा जिससे मिले करने कार्य महान, आदर्श अपना है वही जो सच्चा इंसान। अपने जैसा ही हम बने, करें नेक सब काम, रोल मॉडल तब काम का अच्छा वो अंजाम. This short pair was written and sent to us for the today's topic by Mr. Paramatmanand Pandey Matwala. He is the president of Utho Jago Foundation. He is a journalist and a farmer. Thank you, Mr. Pandey, for sending your poem. Role models set goals for you and try to make you as good as they are. Role models are important. Being a role model is the most powerful form of educating. If you can't find a good role model, be one. A role model is a person whose behavior, example, or success is or can be emulated by others, especially by younger people. The term role model is credited to sociologist Robert K. Merton, who coined the phrase during his career. Merton hypothesized that individuals compare themselves with reference groups of people who occupy the social role to which the individual aspires. An example being the way young fans will idolize and imitate professional athletes or entertainment artists. Although the term role model has been criticized more recently as outdated, the term and its associated responsibility remains prominent in the public consciousness as a commonly used phrase and a powerful presence in the entertainment industry and media. Role models can also be national. For example, Chilean politicians and intellectuals had France as the prime role model during much of the 19th century until they shifted to Germany in the last decades of the century. According to the survey, 61% of the Indian youth considered their parents as their role model in 2019. Notably, parents and other members of the family were mostly identified as the role model of young Indians in that time period. Role models of Indian youth in 2019 by Personal Relations, as per one survey, is parents. 61%, those who attended the survey said that their role models are parents, and 61% has said this. 14% opted for siblings. 14% also opted for authors and the poets, 6% for their relatives, 5% for the teachers, and only 1% for actors. Having a role model is extremely important to have a positive influence on your outlook towards life. Your role model will be your motivation, and it doesn't matter whether your role model is a writer, poet, scientist, sportsman, or your parents. A role model in life also promotes us to lead the life in the same standard as they do, and will also push us to work harder for our aim and become successful. A role model in your life is always a good idea to inspire yourself to achieve the zenith of success. Having a role model in life can help you improve your life and the attitude towards it. Emulating a person's actions and values will serve as a guiding light for you when you have bigger goals to achieve in life. The teachings of your role models will also motivate you to spread their message and successful journey with others. Hence, you will be able to inspire others around you to lead a better life. And to discuss this point today about my role model, we have 8 youths with us, and we have our chief guest. And I welcome and introduce my chief guest, and she is Dr. Anita Singh. Dr. Anita Singh is the director of Saraswati College of Professional Studies, Ghaziabad. Dr. Anita Singh graduated from Pune University as BSc Honors Chemistry and topped the university. She did her graduation in education B.Ed with distinctions from the same university. She did her post-graduation in history and also in education. She did her MPhil education. She was conferred with doctoral degree in education by Chaudhry Charan Singh University, Meerut. She started her career as a teacher at St. Patrick's Convent School, Agra, where she did her schooling. She later joined one of the prestigious schools in Ghaziabad. She is member of various educational bodies in the country and extends her quality inputs to various colleges, schools, and government bodies. She has been closely associated with Meta Eye Technologies Private Limited, Bengaluru, for developing their question banks on B.Ed, M.Ed programs. She has been a proud recipient of Women's Leaders in India Awards 2011 in the category of education. She was Rotary Secretary in the year 2013-14 and President in the year 2014-15 in Districts 3010. Dr. Anita Singh once been asked about her achievements, and she replied that being a leader is not just about titles, it is about taking responsibility for making things happen. Welcome, Dr. Anita Singh, on our show. Dr. Anita Singh, today's topic is my role model. And I know that you are a role model yourself for many of the students who has taken education at your prestigious college. But still, we would like to know your views on my role model. Dr. Anita Singh, please.
Good morning to you all, our host, our youth guest, and our audience. Today, we are embarking on a very important and interesting, and I would say a very vibrant topic, my role model. It is vibrant because it is something which is very close to everyone's heart. Each one of us must definitely have felt the need of a role model in our life. And that is how we reach the pinnacle of success. But now to begin with, first, let us understand the word role model. As Lal Goyal mentioned, a role model is a person or persona whose behavior, example, or success we emulate, especially the younger people. A role model is someone whom you look upon as a good example, which you can imitate in your life and rise in your career, so that that example inspires you, guides you to reach that heights which they have achieved. Now, after understanding what a role model is, let us also know that there are different types of role models. A person may have one role model or maybe many role models in their life. At the early stage of a life, a role model could be your mother, your father, your elder sibling, maybe a family member, maybe somebody from your nearby society, or maybe your own teacher. But later on in your life, when your goals become clear, your aspirations are clear, you choose your own role models in that particular field about which you are passionate. At that time, your role model could be educators, could be civic leaders, could be some celebrity, or maybe a very famous personality in real life or in history. They could be simply your peers or any ordinary person you encountered in your day-to-day life. Now the question arises, do we need role models? If yes, why do we need them? There could be many reasons for that. First of all, role model definitely influence us in what we do, how we think, and what we aspire for. Because we all have dreams, we all dream, but we don't realize whether these dreams will become true. But when we see some role model who has achieved this dream, we realize that yes, we also can achieve this and even much more through the path they followed. Positive role models influence our action, our thought process, and motivate us to uncover, or I would say discover, our true potential, which are unknown to us. They help us to improve our life. And even the attitude towards life changes once we follow the path of our role model, which we have chosen. And when we have bigger goals in our life, they help us like a guiding light, like a powerhouse, which gives us the light to move ahead. These role models aspire us to become like them in our life. They are also helping us to push up our life. They help us definitely in self-improvement. As we admire a particular profession due to the role model that we have chosen, because that person has excelled in that particular profession. So we get a very fine guidelines as to how we can proceed further in this particular profession. Now, what does this result in? When we feel the need of a role model and when we are chosen a role model, the role model throws an effect on us. Now, what is this role model effect that we perceive? Role model effect helps individuals to advance in their personal as well as their professional life, creating images of individuals whose success we see is attainable. So we realize that our dreams can come true. There's a very well-known saying, you strive for the moon, you will at least fall among the stars. So role model motivates us to strive in that direction in which we have dreamt to achieve success. They empower us to rise through ranks of their professional career. I have myself seen in my life, in many professions, like the public service, maybe the police services, the army, where individuals of lower rank have risen to the high official ranks just by, emulating a role model. We have many examples in today's world of role model, who give us new ideas, new knowledge. In the latest century, we have this phrase which you all know, think out of the box. Now, think out of the box. This phrase is used in the youth of today. But where did this phrase come from? People like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, all of these global icons have become role models who have thought out of the box, and they have become what they are today. Many students who drop out of school think that they will be unsuccessful. But when they look at those people who, after being dropouts from school, have done very well in their lives, they emulate those role models and they become successful. I'll give you an example of Mark Zuckerberg, who was a dropout student, but yet he excelled in his life because he took on a role model and went on to with good new ideas and succeeded in life. So role model teaches innumerable things. One most important thing that they teach us is that we must live life to our fullest potential. We must explore our potential. We must put our potentials in the right profession. We must put our potentials in the right direction. And definitely we will succeed. They not only help in this direction, they also teach us to identify what our true potential is. And thirdly, that they give us or teach us is a standard for comparison. Whenever we are following a particular path, we have a standard for comparison. We know that we have not yet reached that particular goal which we are striving to reach. So that comparison is very, very important. Now, there are two kinds of role models in the world. They can be positive as well as negative. So we need to understand the qualities of a role model. What all qualities we must search for in a role model? There are many innumerable qualities, but I will name just a few, which we must bear in mind, especially the youth who are listening to this program today. One is our role model should have a clear set of values. Very, very important point. Secondly, they must have passion and ability to aspire. They must be committed and hardworking. Their ideas must be optimistic and creative to excel in that direction. They must show respect and concern for others. They must have the ability to overcome obstacles in life, and they must be willing to admit their mistakes. These are some of the qualities that we must look for in a role model. Now, how to choose a role model? This is a very important fact. You must choose someone who can help you to become the best version of your own self. You must choose someone who has a sense of purpose. You must choose someone who will interact well with others. You must choose someone who is different from you. And you must learn from their failures and success. And ultimately, you must develop your own style. Gradually in the process, when you follow your role model, definitely you develop your own style because each individual is unique. And that uniqueness is seen once he perfects a particular profession. Now, how to identify a role model? We can identify a role model in someone who shares your passion and has achieved what you are striving towards. Now, we have to find a role model. Now, how do you find that role model? First of all, we have to understand our passion. What are we passionate about? There are some people who are passionate about exploring nature. So they will search for a role model in that direction. Some people are very passionate to start a business, but they have no idea how to do it. Their families have never been into business, but they wish to start a business. So they will look for a role model in those directions, who the person who has started a new business, a new startup, and has excelled in that particular field. Similarly, somebody wants to join the military. So he will find a role model in that particular profession who has excelled in that particular field. So this is how you go about finding a role model. Life stories of extraordinary achievers can provide you a roadmap of your own personal quest for excellence. I will just give you examples of few role models. Let's start with our own country, India. You all must have heard of Missile Man of India, our ex-president APJ Abdul Kalam. He succeeded like no one else. He was a great scientist in his life, and he went on to become the president of the country. He had a motto, and I would like to share this motto today on this platform with everyone. To succeed in your mission, have single-minded devotion towards your goal. I repeat, have single-minded devotion towards your goal. This is very important to succeed in any profession that you have. He excelled and he was a favorite among students. The day he died, at that day also, he was addressing student on a particular platform. It was a very great motivator, and he kept on motivating till the last breath. Let me give you another example in another area. Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar is a great cricketer who made milestones in his cricket career, broke many records. And Sachin Tendulkar was a role model for Srishant, who called him the god of cricket. Srishant too excelled in that particular field, following his role model. Virat Kohli, he was too inspired by Sachin Tendulkar. And there were thousands of such youth who took up this sport because of him. So we have such great role models in our own land. Now let me give you an example of a role model who was physically challenged, because as Mr. Lal Goyal mentioned, today, the day that we are celebrating is the day of autism. So let me take this example and tell you how this physically challenged person excelled in his life. He was suffering from a motor neuron disease as early as in his 20s. This disease was a slow progressing disease which hampered his complete nervous system. But that did not deter him from following his dreams. He was pursuing his PhD in physics when he came to know about this disease. But yet he rose to become a very famous world scientist. Yes, you must have guessed, his name was Stephen Hawking. 50 years he suffered from this disease, and gradually this disease totally paralyzed him. But he yet rose to become one of the most famous astrophysicists. Black hole discoveries are named to him. He was a master in quantum physics who died at the age of 76, but yet made many milestones in his life. He was so paralyzed that even he could not speak, but there was a device which was attached to his cheek through which he was able to express what he wanted to speak. He used to work in front of a computer which had a huge screen like a wall, and with his one little finger, he could operate the computer, even though he was totally paralyzed. He is a role model for not only for the physically challenged people in the world, but for even others who have everything going for them. He's such a great personality. Now, let me give you an example of a female role model. All of you must have heard about Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama, who was the first African American First Lady. Nobody knows much about her, but let me tell you, she excelled in academics. She studied at Princeton and Harvard University. And during her career as a First Lady, she set very good example of family values. She led a lot of campaigns against childhood obesity. She supported educational opportunities for women. And yet, she was very humble and gentle. Even now, she keeps on working, doing a lot of social work for her countrymen and even for other countries. I would pause here and remind you of a very famous name, Princess Diana. You must have come across a lot of princesses in your life and you must have read about them. But this lady was totally different. Why she was different? Why she became a role model? Because she was the one who could connect to the commoners in a country. She connected to the common people, and the common people, took her as a role model. She was a lady who talked about landmines which were used in warfare, and she was the one who fought against implementing of landmines during warfare, because landmine used in the warfare was not only killing people, but it was also making them physically handicapped. She rose her voice against this, and she also fought for many other causes. So she's still remembered till date for the noble cause that she worked for. And towards the end, I would like to talk about Mr. Lal Goel himself. I feel he's a role model for so many people because he's the person who started this media conference during lockdown. And not a day has when this conference does not take place. Each day he has been working hard without any break. And every day, sharp at 10:30, we have a media conference. 7 days in a week, 30 days in a month. And since lockdown, every day I am hearing the conference. Either I hear it on the live mode or I hear it later on YouTube. He has touched so many memorable topics from all walks of life. He has brought to us so many role models under one roof. He has connected thousands of youth, and I'm sure he must have a great fan following. I personally salute him for the work he has been doing tirelessly day after day. Thank you so much. And now I would like to hear our youth guests who are waiting for their turn to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Anita Singh, for giving your views about the role models. And she has explained what a role model should be, and she has given the examples. Although I disagree because she has mentioned my name, I am not a role model. I am just doing my duty. And I feel that everyone, whether you are young or senior citizen or adult, should do the duty without any expectations. And that is why we are a human being. That is the only thing I want to say. But anyway, Dr. Singh, thank you very much. I'm sure your inspirational and motivational talk today will definitely inspire lots of youth, though not only those who are participating with us, but many who are watching this show through the channels. Thank you very much, Dr. Singh. Because today is a paucity of time, because there are 8 youths. And earlier we were thinking that nobody would like to join for this topic, but afterwards we found that people have requested us to join. So that's why there are 8 youths today. So I am not going to summarize much. So now I'm going to ask my first youth guest, and she is Miss Manisha Singh. She is the senior manager at GAIL India Limited, posted at Pata Petrochemical Complex, Pata. I would just like to mention one thing about her. She appeared on my show about in the last week only, and when she came to know about this topic, she insisted that I must take her. So on her request, I have taken her. So without wasting time, Miss Manisha Singh, you have already heard what our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh, has mentioned. Now we would like to know about your role model. You have heard our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh. Now we would like to know from you your role model. Miss Agnes, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. First of all, thank you very much for this opportunity. And I'm Agnes Ibrahim, and I'm doing my MSW, Master of Social Work in St. Aloysius College, Mangalore. I'm from Kerala, basically. So I'll just start off because I never understand how a person can work so much. I mean, like when I reach back from college, I just want to lie down and sleep off. But there, she'll be in the same place where I found her when I left in the morning. She may look tired, but always, you know, what happens? She'll always welcome everyone with a smile that makes us forget about everything else. I would like to tell you a small story first. Once, a baby was getting ready to be born. And so, in curiosity, the baby asked God, "Dear God, if you send me to earth, who will protect me from the evil people there?" God just smiled and said, "I have put an angel for you, my child, and she will protect you from all the bad people and keep you safe." The baby, again out of curiosity, asked God, "Who will be there with me when I am sad?" God replied, saying that your angel will always be with you, and even before you become sad, she will make sure your pain is out and make you laugh. The baby was happy on hearing this. And so, after some time, the last question, God asked, "How can I talk to you? How can I be closer to you when I'm on earth? And how am I going to live in this big world all alone?" God replied with a pleasant smile, "Your angel will teach you everything, my child, because from how to talk to me and how to live as my child." And just before the birth, the child, out of curiosity again, asked God, "God, what is the name of my angel?" And with the usual smile, God replied, "Her name is not necessary for you, my child, but you will simply call her Mom." Her day starts before everyone's day and ends after everyone's end. She makes sure that everyone else is satisfied before she has it for herself. My role model, as the topic says, well, I would say she's not just mine, but everyone's role model, because she's found in every home, not just as a mother, but maybe as a wife or maybe as a daughter, because she can play different roles at the same time with the same heart. She ensures that her child's comfort is met. She ensures that her husband's need is fulfilled. She is entitled to make her in-laws happy, and that's what makes her unique. My mother, my role model, may not do extraordinary things, but the things which she does makes her extraordinary. We, that's my personal experience, are on the process of constructing a house, and I hail from Kerala, a small village in Kannur. And there are workers, and it is the responsibility of the owners to make arrangements for food for the workers. I have seen my mom cook for 15 members all alone, not a single meal, but 2 meals a day, and that add up to 30 members. Excluding this, she has to keep the house clean, do the laundry, and look up to the comfort of others at home. I have never heard her say that I'm fed up of this or I can't do this anymore. She is ready and she does it, bearing all the pains and not complaining anything. She finds happiness in the smallest of things and treats everyone in the best way possible. Her cooking skills, I would say, is praised by everyone who eats her food. Like my friends in Delhi are still fans of her masala dosa, and my friends in Kerala are fans of her lemon rice, and my friends in Chennai are very fond of her beef olathiri, as we say in Malayalam. Well, my friends in Mangalore are yet to try out her recipes, and I'm sure that they are never going to stop coming home after they have tasted it. There may be many whom I look up to achieve success, but to become a better person in the society, I believe there's no one better than my mom. I salute to all mothers who was a daughter first, a sister whenever, a wife forever, a friend tomorrow, because mother is she who can take the place of all others, but whose place no one else can take. One day, I may become a mother, and I always prefer to look up to all those mothers who sacrifice their life for others, who bury their pains within themselves, and to especially my mother, who can understand me better than anyone else, because you are my role model. And what I wish is that I wear that smile which makes everyone's pain vanish, just like you do. The name of my role model is Shiji, my mother. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Agnes, for giving such a beautiful description of your role model. I am sure it's not only your role model. I think that everyone on the earth have the role model. And I can see someone become emotional. And if I felt something, because once you have mentioned about the mother, everyone has to remember their own mother. Thank you very much, Ms. Agnes. Now I would like to invite Ms. Manisha Singh. You are there. I can see you.
Okay, so to begin with, the responsibility that has been given to me by Mr. Lal today, I'm really thankful to you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to be here on Media Conference with Lal Goel. And today, the topic that has been given to us, and which Professor Anita Singh has also told us in details, and it was really a pleasure listening to Anita ma'am. Thank you, Anita ma'am, for your views. And I wish that in future, whenever I'll get to do some more learnings, I get to study from you. So that is my dream, actually. Today, the topic is role model, my role model. Now, just to tell you in brief about myself, I am Manisha Singh. I have done my BTech from NIT Bhopal. That's Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology. And then subsequently, I've done my MBA from IIM Lucknow. And now I'm working with GAIL India Limited. It's a Maharatna public sector undertaking. And presently, I'm posted at Pata. It's a place which is approximately 120 kilometers away from Kanpur. And my role model, because acting has always been my passion when I used to study, So my role model is obviously Amitabh Bachchan ji, and Amitabh Bachchan ji is a legend in himself. तो शुरू करूं उसके पहले कुछ कहना चाहूंगी कि उनकी जो पर्सनालिटी है, the persona that he has, he makes it very true that खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है। तो अमिताभ बच्चन जी ने हर फ्रंट में अपने आप को प्रूव किया है, हर फ्रंट में उन्होंने अपने आप को बिल्कुल लाइव किया है और ये बताया है कि चाहे कितने ही फेलियर्स क्यों ना हो, सक्सेस जरूर मिल जाती है इफ वी रियली वर्क वेरी हार्ड। नाउ आई लाइक टू टेल यू समथिंग अबाउट a role model. Who is a role model? Why I have chosen Amitabh Bachchan ji as a role model? So for me, Amitabh Bachchan ji is really my God, because I've learned so much from him, and still the phase of learning is going on and on and on. And I think for everybody, he is a role model. So in the role model, if you consider role model as an abbreviation, R is for radiant. So Amitabh ji is radiant. He's reasonable. He's radiant. O stands for outgoing. He has some of the thinking which is out of the box thinking. L is for laudable. E is for ecstatic. He has an ecstatic personality. M is for magical and magnetic. He's such a person. He's such a person who is so magnetic that everybody would like to get associated with him. He's magnificent. O stands for optimistic. D stands for dynamic. E stands for efficient. He's so efficient. He's so very efficient that everybody wants to work in some or the other movie along with him. All the directors would like to cast him. And L is for lively and lovely. So he's a person who has risen from scratch to pinnacle. It is his hard work, determination, and motivation which have made him a one-man industry. Bachchan ji was born in 1942 in Allahabad, which is very known to all. He studied subsequently in Nainital and Delhi. His film career started in 1969 as a voice narrator. Yes, he started only as a voice narrator, and he first gained popularity in the early 1970s for his films such as Zanjeer, Diwar, and Sholay. And he's dubbed various movies also. Earlier, it was said that his voice is not good, but then his voice became to be a world-known voice now. He is the angry young man of India. He is also called the Shahenshah of Bollywood and Sadi Ka Mahanayak. And he has won various awards. So what to tell about the number of the awards? Everybody knows about his accolades. He started off with the 4 National Film Awards as the Best Actor, Dada Saheb Phalke Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, and many such awards, the international awards. He has gone and achieved nearly 16 Filmfare Awards. He is the playback singer. He has also sung various songs in his movie, and I'll just like to sing a very small song, 2-3 lines from his movie Bhagwan, which he has sung himself. होली खेले रघुवीरा वद में होली खेले रघुवीरा हिन मिल आवे लोग लुगाई हिन मिल आवे लोग लुगाई भाई महलन में वीरा वद में होली खेले रघुवीरा. So such a very close song to the festival that we recently had, that is Holi. We celebrated on 29th of March. So now he's not only an actor, he's a singer, he's a film producer, he's a television presenter. He has taken so many shows of Kaun Banega Crorepati. He has won Padma Shri in 1984, Padma Bhushan in the year 2001, Padma Vibhushan in 2015 for his contributions to the field of arts. And government of France has also honored him with its highest civilian award, that is Knight of the Legion of Honor. And he made an appearance in a Hollywood film, Baz Luhrmann's The Great Gatsby 2013, in which he played a non-Indian Jewish character. Yes, a non-Indian Jewish character, and so very well he played the Mir Volshim. So from nothing to everything, Amitabh Ji did everything on his own by getting up strongly after each failure. And so I would like to learn from him throughout my life. And he is a role model, not only for me, but I think for so many Indians, so many foreigners, because he teaches small things to big things in his small acts. He does so much of the social work also. He is so much aware of the society. He keeps doing so much for the society. He keeps on donating the money for the social causes. So I actually must say I love Amitabh Ji. So thank you, Lal sir, for giving me this opportunity. And I'm proud to say again that yes, my role model is Amitabh Bachchan Ji. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Ms. Manisha Singh, for expressing your views about your role model, that is Shri Amitabh Bachchan. Yes, he is a role model for many, many, many fans of his. And definitely one should learn from his achievements, how a person who has started, who came to Mumbai with nothing, who slept on the footpaths, and he has reached, he become such a towering personality today that people are, but still he is down to earth and he is helping everybody. Thank you very much, Ms. Singh, for giving talking about your role model. Now I would like to move to my next guest, and she is Miss Anushri K. Miss Anushri, are you there? Yes, fine. Miss Anushri, you have heard our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh, and the earlier youth guest. Now we would like to know from you, your role model. Miss Anushri, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. My name is Anushri K, and I'm doing my master's in social work from St. Aloysius College Autonomous Mangalore, and I'm from Kerala. So we all know that our society, we are surrounded by so many heroes whom we look upon with admiration and whose values we often try to inculcate in our life. And as a social worker, whenever I'm asked about a role model, the name Michelle Obama always comes to my mind. Yes, Michelle Obama is famously known as the former First Lady of US, with her history of practical steps to social change and also with her goal of women empowerment. She has inspired millions of people across the globe. Even before becoming the wife of the first African American president, she was a strong and inspirational woman who was changing the world with her ideals. She is truly a modern day revolutionary woman who have championed multitude of causes throughout her life. She have urged the girls to get their right for education. She has helped the families under poverty to attain a quality life. She has also provided various services for the veterans. Now, when we look at her CV, it's pretty impressive. She's the first lady. She's a lawyer. She's the author of the best-selling of her memoir, which is called as The Becoming. She's a social activist, a style icon, and also a mother. So when Barack Obama was elected as a president of US in 2008, Michelle was put under a spotlight and she had to face so many challenges. And her social activism, it had got an international stage. So Michelle Obama not only did she stand strong next to her husband as the first lady, she also had so many plans for the betterment of the world. From her time as a student in Princeton University and Harvard Law School, all the way to the national stage, she had struggled so much because of the discrimination she was facing only for the reason that she was an African American. She had to learn to be civil and she had to decide how she wanted to represent herself. And one of the most admirable fact that I love about Michelle Obama is whenever people go low, she always goes high. And it is one of the best quality that qualifies her as an inspiration as well as the leader. And one of the most important reasons why people across the globe love her is because she is someone we can actually relate to and someone who understands an ordinary person's day-to-day life. So when she became the first lady, she had to face so many challenges ahead of her way. She was constantly dealt with harassment and disrespect from the people, but she never fought back. What she did was she showed them with grace and civility that she is right where she is deserved to be. And she has made many young girls to believe in themselves that one day they could also be accepted in a place like White House. She is not only a prime example for millions of people across the world, but also to her own daughters, because she have taught them with grace how to handle situations with elegance and be wordless. One of the main reasons why she stands out is when she was serving as the first lady, she have come up with so much of initiatives. Like in 2011, she started a campaign which is called as Let's Move, which was addressing childhood obesity, which was gripping US, and campaign for the schools and companies to provide healthier options for the children. And in 2014, she completely focused upon the education, encouraging the student to succeed academically. And she put an example of her own upbringing for the initiative, which is called as Reach Higher. And in 2015, Barack Obama and Michelle together started a campaign which is called as Let the Girls Learn, where they were encouraging the girls to stay in school and urging the government to make more contribution in terms of girls' education. And I still remember when Barack Obama was giving the presidential farewell address, he described Michelle as a person who does everything with grace, great style, and good humor. Michelle Obama is a very important role model for me because everything she does it with passion. And from breaking the stereotypes and removing the barriers for the girls' education. And even when they left the White House, she had pledged to continue her commitment towards the community. And as a role model, she has inspired me to be a better version of myself and in believing in myself and how I can be strong in defining myself, and also that I could have an opinion and share it with the world. And even though she may not be wearing a cape and flying through the sky as a hero, but she wears the cape of civilness and grace. And in terms of she have reached great heights when it comes to the service and the wellness that you have provided when she was serving as the first lady. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Ms. Anushri, for describing about Michelle Lowen Robinson Obama, famously known as
Thank you.
Michelle Obama. And Michelle Obama, as everybody knows, she was a very famous, at that time, she started her career as a attorney and author. And when she married Barack Obama, and after that, she became the first lady. And our chief guest has already described also that she is one of the very famous role model for many of the youth, and especially for the girls. And if people like you or all other viewers who are watching our show start following the teachings and the way they have reached, our role models have reached on top, you can also achieve those things. But only thing is the dedication. And you might be surprised to know that her campaign for the obesity has not only changed the US obesity campaign or obesity rest laws, but it has also impacted all over the world. And that's why, because the obesity for the children, a very, very big problem everywhere, even nowadays in India. So what she has done is that she has created that awareness. Thank you very much, Ms. Anushri. And I'm
Thank
sure
you,
that
sir.
our viewers are also getting a very good, enriched or enlightened with the views expressed by our youth guest. Now, I would like to invite my next youth guest. And my next youth guest is Miss Brinda Shriyan. Miss Brinda, you have heard our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh, as well as earlier youth guest. Now we would like to know from you, your role model. Miss Brinda Shriyan, please.
I am Branda, second year student from Bachelor of Social Work at School of Social Work, Roshan Lila, Mangalore. Good morning to all participants of media conference and all viewers. When this assignment of media conference was offered to me, I was happy that I am getting opportunity to speak about my loving and proud mother. My mother is the person who has the most impact on my life, and she made me a better person. My mother has many good qualities and values, and being a strong woman, supportive, spiritual is the most important description of a personality. My mother is the strongest person I ever come across. She is an independent woman. She works very hard to see to that we have moral values and to provide the best of education. She never complained about her life. When she was sometimes tired from work, she still makes time for her family and makes sure to give quality time for us. I learned from my mother that if I work hard, I will get what I want. She always said, "You will get anywhere without hard work." In our day-to-day life, a lot of people complain about small things. They want to have everything without any sweat. I learned from my mother to be honest and to have faith in God. If I have to make any big decision, I always ask my mother for advice because she has the wisdom and experience. I know she will tell me the truth even if it is not pretty, but with kindness and without any judgment. Faith in God, moral values, and hard work are the three things for which she is my role model. She has a lot of positive energy which moves me forward. She always said, "Treat everybody the way you want to be treated and never take for granted the talent that God has given to you." My mother is proud of me and encourages me to achieve my goals. I see people respect her because of her good nature. My concept of role model is who has good qualities which I appreciate and would like to follow the footsteps. She is a strong, great supporter, loving and helps the others during crisis situation. Growing up, I'll always look up to her because with all struggles, she manages to keep smile on her face and keeps lives going on. My mother always reminds me, "Make me proud, Chills." I tend to do and not let her down. Thank you, sir, for this unique opportunity given to me by Mr. Lal Gold, Chief Editor of Media Conference. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Ms. Brinda, for giving your views about your role model, that is mother. And yes, as earlier also one of our participants has mentioned about the mother, and you also mentioned the mother. So everybody knows that the mother role is very, very important. And why not? After all, she is keeping a child in her belly for 9 months. It's not easy. The pain, they say, is at the time of the delivery is 10 times the pain of any maximum pain to anybody, but she bears with the happiness, the joy. And that is the way, that is why today the mother having the position on number 1 as far as the role model is concerned. Thank you very much, Ms. Brinda, for giving your views. Now I would like to move to my next youth guest, and he is Mr. Devkant Mondal. Mr. Devkant Mondal, you have heard our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh, as earlier youth guest. Now we would like to know from you, your role model. Mr. Mondal, please.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to represent myself. And thank you, Anita ma'am, for your lovely words. I'm really humbled to present myself here. So, good morning, everyone. As today's topic is all about
please introduce yourself first, Mr. Mondal.
Yeah, I'm Dipkanto Mundal. I'm from Kolkata, and I'm pursuing my master's in geography from Calcutta University. So, as the today's topic is all about on the role model of myself, I would like to dive into some deeper concepts about this. And before going into any further, I would even like to point out some different aspects of this. See, every person out there has to have a role model on their own from the very first, but there are exceptions, and exceptions, I mean to say, I want to point out those things which falls into that. And my exception would visualize the people who don't have such kind of role models as such, and they just want to grasp ideas from wherever they find it suitable, from wherever they find it suitable. I mean to say, they can take ideas from everywhere. And for instance, the biggest example of that would be myself only. I don't find such role models to be specific. I love to learn from ideas, from the values, passion, the integrity of different people. And even I respect their ideologies also, because in my opinion, that could be more helpful to build my inner self. Many of you now will say that the what do I say, that you should consider your parents as a great ideal, get your role model across, and you should consider your teachers and even the scientists or any cricketer. You take, for example, you can say that, but I found that the teachers and even the scientists or any cricketer or anyone to be a role model, not for myself, and they can't, they doesn't have that. I mean to say, that amalgamation of all the qualities. So I would rather take only one as my idol. I would not rather take as one as my idol. And after all, as there are flaws in everyone, that is not uncommon also. No one is perfect. So as me, so if you want to be the best of yourself or ourselves, we cannot stick to the qualities of only one person. So, and after all, if I say I respect the qualities of all, and especially if I'm parents, my mom, dad, and my teachers, and even my favorite cricketers also, I think no one is perfect. They do have some best qualities individually, but I couldn't find it in one place. A question may come up in everyone's mind, that what are the role model of my role models in life? I mean to say, what are the roles of my role model in my life? See, they teach me to have integrity, philanthropism in life, and the effective leadership qualities from that people help me to stay optimistic in my tough times, which help me to stay motivated all through. And in general, in your life, you need people who stood beside you in your tough times. The integrity, philanthropism are qualities I learned from my father. Papa tries to lead a very basic life, to be exact, and which attracts me more. So I get that quality from them. And on the other hand, being a hardworking professional, uh, as my mom, I'm talking about my mom. The dedication she offers is in small works is really worth praising. And then the teachers came. Uh, there are teachers from whom I got to learn how to stay motivated in tough time. They just teach us those kind of qualities. And after all, I want to say that the guidance is necessary to build an initial impression of yourself. So now some might say, and some might ask, is it really necessary to have several role models? What are the advantages of doing this? So I want to let me answer this. Let me answer this by giving some ideas and about the necessities and advantages of having several role models. So first of all, I want to point out that you get a third eye to view everything. You will get a third eye, and rather than being biased to someone only, it creates an environment of suitable people around you. Uh, it helps to manage everyday stress. It creates, what do I say, determination, motivational factors also. So at last, coming to my conclusion, uh, some of you may ask that how should one choose one role model, one specific role model? And here I want to say that there is no hard and fast rule as such to choose your role model. You can choose wherever you get the better idea, wherever you get the suitability, you can choose that. You need to find that, what I say, the positive portraits of everybody in your which could build an optimistic scene on your side, and that is the perfect example of a role model, in my opinion. Thank you, sir. The all from
Thank you very much,
my side.
Mr. Mondal, for give. Please mute yourself, Mr. Mondal. Please mute. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Mondal, for giving your views. And according to Mr. Mondal, the role models can be many. One try to inculcate the good qualities of all the role models, like father, the mother, or those who are having whatsoever. So one can have several role models, but try to take the best quality or the good qualities, because nobody is perfect, according to Mr. Mondal. Yes, you are right. One must learn from everyone, right from the mother, father, brother, sister, teachers initially, because all they are giving you the right things for to become a good human being. Thank you very much, Mr. Mondal, for giving your views. Thank you very much. Now I would like to move to my next youth guest, and she is Miss K. Stuti Baliga. Miss Stuti Baliga, you have heard our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh, as well as earlier youth guest. Now we would like to know from you your role model. First, introduce yourself and go ahead.
Yeah, well, firstly, thanks to Mr. Lal Goyal, sir, for the generous introduction. My name is Stuti Baliga, and I'm from Udupi. I'm studying in Madhav Krapa School, and I'm currently in grade 10. So, a very good morning to the host, Mr. Lal Goyal, sir, our honorable chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh, and the talented youth guests present here. As a teenager living in a world where there is a lot of competition in every other field, tons of passion filled within every youth, and big, vivid dreamers living under the same blissful blue sky, seems quite intimidating and makes me personally anxious about the future. That's where the role model comes in, who is someone who many of us, including myself, look up to and revere. As someone rightly said, life is a journey and not a destination. I got inspired by quite some people who I consider as my role model at that point of time. Role models are rather transformative for me, for the person who I have become. These people sculpted my thoughts, mindset, and the perspective of how I see the somehow glorious world through my eyes. As a famous quote reads, your circle of influence dictates your path. Throughout my life, many people come and go, but it is the people who stick around who have the largest impact on one's life. As each day goes by, I look at where I am in my life right now, where I was, and where I want to be, and must give credit to the influence of my family. At the tender age of 5, I observed how my parents tried for ensuring that I had a smile on my face invariably. They didn't deprive me of any other resources. They wholeheartedly looked after me. That's when I call them the superhumans of my life. Well, in better words, the role models. And let me tell you, they will always remain to be my role models. They inevitably inspire me to stay humble, work hard, help people selflessly, and much more humane values. And as Lal Goyal sir mentioned, 61% of India's population consider parents as their role models. And I can obviously think why, because India has a culture of having their parents as the other form of God, and parents are always there because of the close knit relationship that we maintain with them. At the age of 12, I distinctly remember my first day of school experience when my class teacher asked us, "What's your dream? What do you want to become?" Sweat rolled to my collar as I was stuck in a dilemma of what I was about to tell, because I didn't know what I wanted to become personally. My turn finally came, and I stood nervously and I answered instinctively, an independent woman who gives back to the society. Well, that answer certainly came by the influence of the one and only, the very humble, wise, and philanthropic Sudha Murthy in my life. Before the school had started, I spent my summer holiday sitting under the tree in my lush garden reading the books written by Sudha Murthy. My personal favorite was 3000 Stitches, Ordinary People, Extraordinary Lives. The book comprised of anecdotes that extracted from her personal life experiences that shaped the personality of the celebrated author in my mind. from being the bold female in her young days in the engineering college to building a career in the Tata company to establishing a multinational company, Infosys, to devoting herself into giving back to the society and living a simplistic life. This woman surely is an epitome of humankind. She starts her day with the thought, today, let me do some work that is useful to the society. The selfless nature of hers inspired me to become an open-handed human. The her way of war, her way of living is truly inspiring. She follows the mantra, I may lose the battle, but I will win the war, which keeps me going in every step of my life. Even if I, encounter failures in the process of living, it's fine because at the end of the day, the long-term impact matters, and it motivates me to do better every day. Sudha Murthy considers giving back as the biggest factor to live a contented life. It can be contributing in the country's prosperity and development or bringing some smile on someone's face. Mrs. Sudha's social work covers the healthcare, education, empowerment of women, public hygiene, art and culture, and poverty elevation at the grassroots level. All her wisdom shaped my mindset and impacted my thoughts extremely. Thus, she's the woman I look up to, and she will always continue to remain my role model. Well, as life is something that is defined by your experiences, I'm sure living through these experiences, I'll get inspired by many people who come and go. But then the impact that the role models make in our lives is long term and remain to do so. Lastly, I would like to express my gratitude to Honorable Mr. Lal Goyal sir and the team behind the program. It was wonderful listening to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Anita Singh, and thank you for the opportunity given. The whole purpose of encouraging the youth to give out their opinions in the community and spreading awareness about the current affairs is a wonderful purpose, so keep going. Thank you for giving me this wonderful platform to speak with the very talented people present here. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Ms. Stuti Baliga. I must say that you are also one of the very talented student or youth. And you rightly said about the initial phases of family. Yes, the family is always a role model, but you have mentioned about Sudha Murthy. I would like to put on record the Sudha Murthy ji, everybody knows about her, the wife of Narayan Murthy ji and the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation. But the main thing what she has done, and she was a teacher earlier, she used to teach and she got the best teacher's award also. But the main thing what she has done is she has started the computer as well, providing computer in the library to all the school colleges in Karnataka. This initiative she has started, and which is a very good initiative because it is serving to all those students who really wants to become big, but for the wants of good books as well as the computers, they were not getting the opportunity. So definitely she is a role model, and you have chosen a very good role model. We all know that she is still like in the when this any committee comes or any problems come, national disasters come, she is in the forefront to see to it that everything is to be done under her foundation, and she supervises herself. She sits there along with all the workers, and she does all the work herself. Thank you very much, Ms. Shruti Baliga, for introducing to the public about someone, although no introduction is required, but yes, people should know that Mrs. Sudha Murthy is really a legend, and she is really a role model for many, many Indians, not only Indians, but globally, she is a role model. Thank you very much, Ms. Stuti Baliga. Now, I would like to invite my next youth guest, and she is Ms. Subarna Ghosh. Ms. Ghosh, you have heard our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh, and earlier youth guest. Now, we would like to know from you your role model, Ms. Ghosh. Please first introduce yourself and then please tell. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. And this side, Subarna Ghosh. Currently, I'm pursuing my master's in journalism from Amity University, Noida. And basically, I belong from Madhya Pradesh. So, on the topic, speaking about my role model, which is he's known as one of the India's leading businessman, industrialist, and a philanthropist. He is none other than Sri Ratan Naval Tata, sir. He won a Padma Vibhushana in 2008 and Padma Bhushana in 2000, and also won the third and second highest civilian honor award by the Government of India. I believe him as my role model because despite of having a name and fame, he is one who think for the poor, and he help others with uh, he provide education, medicine, and he also thinks for rural development as well. And when the world was facing pandemic last year, everybody was facing a huge crisis in their lives, and Ratan Tata sir was one who gave the full payment to their workers and their daily wage earners. He believed in them, and with his huge heart, he also contributed 500 crores for this country, which I believe that which is a really a big help for everyone. And speaking about the second role model, which is my father, who is a really a very hard working man. And I saw everyone speaking about their mother. And yes, in fact, yes, my mother is also a role model for me, but my father is my second role model as well, because he works really hard. He never skipped his office. Well, even also when he is in a high fever, he always went there just because for the sake of money. He always used to say that no matter what, my children are there and who are my supporters. So I would love to say that my father is my role model. And at the end, I would love to say a few words which is quoted by Sir Ratan Tata, and which is: never run away from your problems, because success is always disguised in challenges. So thank you everyone for providing me this opportunity, and thank you for this lovely event, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ghosh, for giving your views. And you have mentioned two role models. I will take your father. Yes, father was always a silent role model, because generally people prefer to mention about the mother. But yes, father is also a role model. Thank you very much to recognizing the role of father, because father is such a person who never say something. Even if he is in difficulty, he tries to see to it that the child should get the best whatsoever he can afford and provide. But many times the tensions what he is facing, he would not like to pass those tensions. So all these things, so father is really a role model. Thank you very much. And now you have mentioned about Sir Ratan Tata. Sir Ratan Tata, yes, great person. But one should understand, the youth should understand, even he completed his engineering and everything, and Harvard Business School, everything he has done. But when he started in his own company, he started as the lowest person. He worked on the shop floor. And then he learned from there, and he reached to the top of the Tata Group. For that, if you want to become something, you must learn from your role model. They have not become successful overnight. It took time. They have taken time, but they have started their career from the scratch. Although if Ratan Tata wanted, he can be on a very senior position from the day one, but no, they have a culture, and that's why Mr. Ratan Tata is respected everywhere. And whenever there is a problem, Kamiti, like even the COVID time, he was the first industrialist to donate the maximum amount to the government or to the PM Care funds, so that the COVID government can do many things for to save the lives of many in the COVID time. So thank you very much for your views, Ms. Baliga, and you have given a very good views. Sorry, Ms. Ghosh. Yes, Ms. Ghosh, I'm sorry. Ms. Ghosh, very good views about both the role model father as well as Sir Ratan Tata. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to go for my last youth guest, and she's Miss Usha Yadav. Miss Usha Yadav, you have heard our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh, as well as earlier youth guest. Now we would like to know from you, your role model. Miss Usha Yadav, please. First you introduce yourself and then please tell.
Good morning, Goyal sir, and good morning, our college director, ma'am, Anita ma'am. I am Usha Yadav, B.Ed second year student of Saraswati College of Professional Studies from Ghaziabad. And thank you so much for giving this opportunity to speak here about today's topic, today's role model. And Anita ma'am is also a role model, an inspiration for our college students, especially for girls like me and many more. Thank you so much, ma'am. There are many people in the world who blindly follow anyone. Also, they admire and love that person no matter what he does. A role model is a person who inspires you to be like him or her. Moreover, a role model is the person you love and want to be like him. Besides this, the role model can be anyone from a celebrity to a politician to your family, anyone. The missile man of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, is my role model. He is my role model not only because he has achieved great things in life and become the President of India. He is my role model because he dedicated his entire life to the country and its people, especially for the school children. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam worked his entire life and achieved many great things in life, but several of his bigger achievements are the testing of atomic bombs at Pokhran, development of missiles Agni and Prithvi, and becoming the President of India. But there is one more thing which is the great important, that is after his retirement from the presidential post, he started teaching because it was his passion. He always says that this young generation is the future of the country. So guide them on the right path and then they lead India to greatness. He was so dedicated to his work that he usually sleeps late at night and wakes up early in the morning. Being a role model to someone is not an easy task, especially if you focus on being a role model. The thing about being a role model is that you only do the right thing and people start to follow. Also, you don't have to achieve something bigger. Just follow your heart and the true qualities of a person and be patient. And you will be a role model one day, definitely. According to Christina Imre, a role model should be like the light at the end of the tunnel, guiding you when you are lost. Children are great imitators. To give them something great to imitate. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Ms. Usha Yadav, for giving your views. And you have mentioned two role models. First is, yes, our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh. As I also mentioned in the very beginning, that she is a role model for many, many students. And not only many students, but many those who are associated with her college or who have come to know through her students. And that's why when you have mentioned about her, yes, it really it's a very pleasant thing that you have mentioned. And she is known not only at Ghaziabad, but at Agra also, where she was a student, and then she taught in the St. Patrick's School, which is one of the most prime, best college school as far as in Agra is concerned. So thank you very much, Ms. Usha Yadav, for mentioning about Dr. Anita Singh. And you have mentioned about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was like a philosopher king, which was damned by Plato. And he was a person who has dedicated his life till the end for the benefit, for the youth. Basically, he wanted that the youth should come out and do many things. And I would like to inform you with pleasure that the Global TV was the only TV which has released the song written by him and sung by Miss Usha Uttab. And we have done a program on Professor Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam on 27th of July 2020, in which Miss Usha Uttab came and she sang that song live on our program. So you were rightly said that Professor APJ Abdul Kalam is a role model, as well as Dr. Anita Singh. So thank you very much, Ms. Usha Yadav, for giving your views. And I would like to also mention that Miss Usha Yadav first said yes to come to my show. Then she messaged me that she is not well and she will not be able to speak. I said, no problem. And then again, she messaged that now I'm feeling well, I would like to come. This shows her commitment. And this shows not only her commitment, the commitment of youth, that if you all come forward and speak, then the day is not far when Indian youth will be on top of the world. And they are there. They are already on the way. But only thing is, you must speak on any platform, wherever you get the chance. Try to speak so that the people should know that our youths are not behind anyone. Thank you very much, Ms. Usha Yadav. In spite of your condition, I can also see that you are not feeling bad, but you are there. Thank you very much. Now I would like to go to our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh. Dr. Anita Singh, you have heard all the 8 youths today. Now, and we would like to know from you your views about these 8 youths, as well as your message to all others for about the role model. Dr. Anita Singh, please.
Thank you, sir. It's a wonder to hear the youth of today, because they're so crystal clear in their approach and they're so fascinated by the role model. They have such high regards for their own role model that they've selected, and it seems as if they sort of worship them. I was totally overwhelmed to hear each one of them expressing about their role model. To begin with, this journey began by the youth expressing their role model and their love and regards for their mother. Mother, everybody agrees, that is the greatest role model in each one of our lives. She is an angel. Agnes called her an angel, and I too agree totally with her that she is an angel. Vrinda, who is doing MSW, expressed her views for mother as a positive energy. She is the one who is always filled with total positive energy. Such a person cannot be ever replaced by anybody else, in our lives. She is the beginning of the role model in all our lives for each one of us. Manisha Singh from Gale, India, mentioned about a very magnetic personality, Amitabh Bachchan, who's a celebrity. We can choose any kind of personality as a role model. When I heard her, I was looking at the various factors that she brought about, the various traits of personality that she thought of in the role model. So it is generally the traits that we pick up of the role model, and we use them in our own way to nurture our own personalities. Just as model master in geography, the person who is doing master in geography mentioned that he does not take anybody as a role model, but ideas are role model. What he meant by ideas was he dwelt deeper into the topic. Really speaking, when we make a role model in our lives, we are looking at those finer personality traits which we want to imbibe, which we want to emulate in our own lives, and through which we want to make ourselves a better person. Just like Anushri mentioned, Michelle Obama, a better version of myself, she said. She wants to imbibe her traits so that she becomes a better person in her life in times to come. There are other speakers, just like Suti mentioned about Sudha Murthy. She is also imbibing the different traits of hers, giving back to the world. Her motto that she expressed, giving back to the world, was a very wonderful motto. It's very important that once you achieve what you want to achieve, then a time should come when you want to give back to the society. It's very, very essential. It is written in all our religious scripture that we must give back to the society. Why do we give back to the society? We give back because this is the society in which we live. The society also comes up in life. We will be living in a better world. we will be living in a more peaceful world. The life would be so wonderful for all of us, and we would be able to sustain the whole earth in times to come. So that is why it is very important to give back to the world. Ghosh, who is doing journalism, mentioned Ratan Tata as her role model and also her father. Now, Ratan Tata is a person who has maintained his family legacy of Tata Group. It is very difficult. You may get a silver spoon in your mouth, but it is not so easy to maintain that. You have to live up to those standards. You have to understand that you have to bring up that particular organization and keep it up to that level. Not only that, he has given so much back to the society, back to the world. He works so much for the society upliftment. So these all factors, which all the youth have expressed, has really elevated me today. And I'm so happy to have come on this platform to hear all the youth. And I'm also very grateful and thankful and full of gratitude to Mr. Lal Goel, who gives us these wonderful opportunities time and again on this media conference to interact with so many people around the whole country. Thank you so much. And thank you all the youths who are here, and thank you to all my audience here.
Thank you very much, Dr. Singh, for giving your views and inspirational and motivational as always. And so today you have seen that the youth are very clear, as our chief guest, Dr. Anita Singh, has mentioned, that they are very crystal clear about their role models. And if they follow their role models, which they have mentioned, that the time is not far when India will have although India is having so many role models, but they all will become themselves a role models for the future generations to follow. So this is what we want. And our endeavor is only to enlighten all of you, so that we must be thinking positively, think of those role models, how they have, in the crisis also, they have come out. And during this COVID time, when we are facing so much crisis, if we will think about our role models, follow their teachings, definitely we will come out with this crisis also and become very, very successful. Thank you very much. And today's program, which has been live telecasted on V4 News, Global TV, V4 Stream, Malnadu TV, Newsgaon se Samvad Sarokar News, as well as it was shown live on Facebook and YouTube. And our endeavor is to enlighten you with every day new topic. And tomorrow our topic is COVID returns, impact on single parent. And yes, you have heard correctly, COVID returns, impact on single parent. And our panelists are Advocate Anita Mahapatra, Attorney Alliance, New Delhi, Miss Kankana Mukherjee, Senior Manager, TV9 Network, Noida, Dr. Deepika Singh, Consultant Psychiatrist at Sukoon Health, Fortis, Gurugram, and Rotarian Akshta Nayak, Counseling Psychologist and Founder Chairperson, Here to Hear at Dharwad. So please tune in tomorrow for media conference with Lal Goel at 10:30 a.m. Thank you very much, Dr. Anita Singh, as well as thank you all our youth guests who have given their views. And I'm sure today's media conference has enriched and enlightened all our viewers. So thank you all the viewers for watching our show. Thank you very much.